Hello everybody and welcome back to the perpetual chill zone known as Stellaris. So let's continue going on here. We are currently in our initial expansion phase. We still haven't run into anybody yet, but we have been finding a lot of anomalies. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. We'll go ahead and check that out. As well, we will go ahead and get some of this energy credits. That'll go a long ways towards dealing with our deficit. The deficit is largely because we're colonizing a planet right now. In fact, that's the only reason we're running a deficit right now. But we also need to be building up our army, or rather our navy. This is not particularly efficient having all of this spread out. We did run into some Epsilon aliens. Okay, we've got some things here. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Monarchitor system. These strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon aliens until we can learn more about them. Okay, so let's go take a look at the Monarchitor system. Space whales. Gotcha. We'll just investigate the Epsilon aliens then. We also found a gigantic skeleton. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Avaconia 5 have been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 million years old, and by million I mean billion, but our scientists have ruled out that Avaconia 5 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science Officer Unit V9 has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. Okay, so we issued a special project. Needs skill 3 or higher. And indeed we do have that. So let's go ahead and research it. Excellent. We did recover some pirate ships. Presumably we did not recover any pirates on the pirate ships. At least that's what I assume. Let's take a look at our fleet ship, or our fleet manager here. We'll go ahead and bring this up to our force limit, which is currently, well, our fleet limit, command limit of 20, so we'll go ahead and do that. Birth of space piracy. This is as expected. A small group of malfunctioning units have separated themselves from the main intelligence of the exterminator hub and sought refuge in the TOA system, something like that. This system right here. It's a nice system. We don't want them to have it. On the periphery of our space. These units have become irredeemably corrupted, and they now use crude spacecraft to raid our space for spare parts and resources. They must be dealt with. That is absolutely true. We cannot currently afford to build more ships. We should probably build one more ship, which we now can do. There we go. We'll go ahead and pull this guy back, since he's right next to here and is likely to be where they're going to come in at. This guy will just keep doing what he's doing. Hey, they actually came into where our fleet is. Isn't that convenient? Let's see how close they come. Maybe they come close enough to engage our station.
Reports enemy contact.
We'll go ahead and fight them out here. There we go. They have some pretty powerful weapons getting through our shields, but our station is actually firing at them here. They cannot win this. They will absolutely lose. We lost a ship, though. That's very, very unfortunate. We should get ourselves some research going. Automatic exploration would be super nice. And we can also get ourselves robo-modding. Excellent. Very, very excellent. We'll go ahead and repair this fleet.
Construction complete.
We'll also upgrade it.
Ships refitted.
Just to be on the safe side. Okay, we have some idle ships here. Let's go ahead and survey this pulsar here. And take this construction ship, which apparently did not follow orders to come back here, which I guess was okay. And we'll leave it where it is for now. Our 5 ships should probably be able to take the station, but it'll be close. The Spaceborne Lifeforms, which we call Tianki. I always pronounce it in my head Tiakani, but that's not what it is at all. It's Tianki. Are docile creatures. Capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace, they roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will not attack unless provoked. They can safely be ignored. Hunting them would be a net loss anyway. And we get some progress on a tech.
Special project complete.
We also completed our project on the massive skeleton. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Avacania 5, Science Officer Unit V9 has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, the organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on Avacania 5. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone have substantially advanced our knowledge. Incredible. +3 to society and engineering research. That's pretty solid. Unfortunately, we're unlikely to actually be able to grab that ship. Okay, so let's go ahead and build ourselves a mining station here while we're waiting for our fleet to actually come out here. We could upgrade, but we're not going to do that. What is the strength of this thing? 72. Yeah, we should be able to take this out. We'll probably lose a couple of ships here, but this should be okay. Yeah, we're chipping through its armor pretty well.
Anomaly found.
Atmospheric readings from Kalam 1 do not match simulated projections. Well, that's generic. Let's research that. Very generic indeed. Our shields are doing reasonably well. They're chipping through our armor here on this Corvette, but looks like we're just fine on this. Excellent. Pirate station raided. Legion 01 has destroyed a pirate station in the Tawa system and recovered its strong room module. Excellent. 80 minerals and 50 energy credits. These guys can go repair, and then this construction ship can come claim this system for us. And you can queue up yourself a mining station just like that. Excellent. We are still losing energy credits every month, but that's just because we're colonizing. Swirling Shadows. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Kalam 1's face. They are cast not by clouds, but by sheets of organic material drifting through the upper layers of the atmosphere, hinged, or rather jointed, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science Officer Unit Y1 is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna, or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. +6 society research to Kalam 1. That's really nice. This will be a nice place to expand to if we can actually get there. We still haven't run into anybody, which is a little surprising, but I suspect people are here, and maybe here, and maybe here too. But we'll find out. Our fleet is currently repairing. We'll go ahead and upgrade them as well. There we go.
Anomaly found.
And we found another anomaly. There is significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. We'll go ahead and research that as well.
System reconnaissance completed.
Okay, and you can go survey that system. Excellent. Get rid of these notifications here. And you, we want to get us more minerals. More minerals. That's what we desperately need right now. We are losing energy credits, but not very quickly, and not for a huge amount longer, so let's go ahead and clear out our tile blockers on our capital. That's only 300, so that should be okay. We found some alien writings. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Avacania 7. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Fascinating. +3 society research. Also, can I just say, that's quite the way to tell a story.
Construction
Just
complete.
carve it with a laser into the upper hemisphere of a planet. Good job. Good job, aliens. Now you know why we need to purge them from the galaxy. They just can't be trusted. They ruin everything. Jerks. We do need to continue building up our military, but we did discover a fallen empire right here. Stagnant ascendancy. Yes, yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Hifnar Chroniclers, and you are the Exterminator Hub. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space or face certain doom, and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. Target identified. Seek and destroy. Our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. This theory has now been confirmed. The alien political entity that we have encountered appears to be an old one, possessing technology that is far advanced of our own. Caution is advised. Gathering tactical data. Fire of the Furnace. The radiation readings indicate that this is not the solar system we were looking for. We have to keep looking. Okay, so we were looking for this system, the one we can't get to. That's helpful. Good to know. This fallen empire here, what exactly are they? They are keepers of knowledge. They dedicate themselves to the hoarding of knowledge and technology. They may offer tasks or demand tribute from lesser empires to achieve this end. They actually don't care about us being a race of murder machines. That's fine. Well, we'll just leave them alone for a while. We'll deal with them eventually. Give us 100 or so years, and we'll be able to handle them.
Recon pass
So
completed.
we now go ahead and come in here and build ourselves one there. Excellent. And we can queue up
System
a
reconnaissance
couple
completed.
of surveys out here. We don't yet have automatic exploration, so that's not going to happen on its own quite yet. 15 more months on that. We also have a construction ship that's not doing anything. We should go ahead and tell it to go build a mining station over this one, since it produces 4 rather than 2 of that one. It's more efficient. There we go. We're now producing 39 minerals per month, which is a sizable upgrade from where we started. We've almost increased 3-fold. So that is absolutely excellent. Do we want to do another colonial expansion soon, once this one is done? That's the question. And the answer is probably not.
Complete.
Our energy credit production is pretty bad right now, and it's just going to get worse until we get Betharian
Anomaly
stones set
found.
up. We did find an anomaly in the Wendell system, presumably named after Wendell. You know, Wendell. A small docking hatch leading to the interior of this asteroid is visible at the rim of a small crater on its surface. The hatch was likely concealed once, but has since been exposed. Nice. Has since been exposed by micrometeorite impacts. Excellent. Well, we'll go ahead and research that, and you can build yourself a mining station and gather us those sweet, sweet energy credits. There you go. And we appear to be paused, which is, you know, great. I'll go ahead and unpause that for us. Always fun when I have it manually paused and I'm like, why is nothing moving? And then I look and I'm like, oh, it's paused. I'm an idiot.
Blocker cleared.
Which of course is true, but I mean,
Construction
I am an idiot. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. We're gonna go ahead and build a mining station here. That'll be just fine. Also justified, because justified sounds very similar to just fine. Like I said, my mind works in mysterious ways. But we did find a derelict shipyard. A large portion of asteroid 6467-619 has been hollowed out to allow for the construction of some kind of shipyard. It has been abandoned and exposed to the vacuum of space for centuries. If anything useful remained, it has already been looted by previous explorers. The design of the shipyard itself is unique, however, and much could potentially be learned by its study. We should study its construction. +3 to engineering research out there. A lot of good research over here. A lot of good research. Going to be very interested to expand out here if there's nobody right here. We'll find out. That will be a thing that will happen.
Completed.
But for right now, we don't really know. We should probably be spending some of our minerals on upgrading our Legion here, Legion 01. That would be very good indeed.
Completed.
Also, we found ourselves some more mineral extractors, so that's good. And they're kind of blocking our way up this way, so I guess what we do is we walk over here and then walk into this system, because, you know, walking through the galaxy is what you do. That's what this guy does anyway. Well, right now he's not even doing that, so let's tell him to go walk over here and build something. And you are not currently researching anything, and by that I mean surveying, so let's go ahead and survey both of these. Excellent. Our colony is getting close to being fully established. Once that happens, we'll get a pop here, which would be good. Very good indeed. We do not currently have the ability to remove any tile blockers here. Also, we are currently paused. I learned so quickly. There we go. Unpaused. 7 more months on automatic exploration, and tile blocker clears coming along. Robo-modding is what we need most of all right now, though. So that's good that we're working on that. That'll be a huge boost to our science production. Here is another idle construction ship. He can go ahead and construct that. Construct my construction ships. Without construction, you are not construction ships at all, but rather just ships. Silly ships. We don't need ships. We need ships that do things. This is starting to get a little worrisome that our energy credit consumption is falling behind our production. At this point, if our colony finished up, we would actually still have a deficit of energy credits. So we definitely need to get, like, He's here with its 6 energy credits. That would be great. This system would be amazing as well. A cursory scan of ENIF 3 yields surprising results. Something seems to be scanning us back. Well, find out what. That would be interesting to know. You are going to be finishing up there very, very soon, so we are going to queue up construction of a starbase. There we go. You just finished that, so you can build yourself a mining station. We're starting to spread very, very nicely now. And we also just got automatic exploration, which is excellent. We're going to go ahead and research Power Plant 2, since we're a bit behind on our whole energy credits. Hard Shoulder. There is a ship idling on the plains of NF3, its sensors reacting to the ESS Elucidator in orbit around the planet. The ESS Elucidator's crew have been unable to confirm exactly when the craft was abandoned, for it is abandoned, or who left it there, or where they are now. According to Science Officer Unit V9, remotely activating the lightly armed ship would be trivial should we wish to add it to our fleets. No one will miss it, surely. We get a free Corvette. Excellent. Oh well. Send that to go merge with our normal fleet. Off you go. Very, very good indeed. And then you are going to want to go construct here.
Take an evasive action.
Evasive action? That's no good. Ah. More enemies. I see. Well, you can go ahead and switch over to automatic exploration now. In fact, as can you. Both of you can do that. We have a tradition available. Iterative AI would get us more leader experience, or there's this assist research on colonies. We'll go ahead and grab this, get this out of the way. High-capacity quantum bands dedicated to databank transfers make possible virtually completely synchronous research operations across vast distances. Excellent. Just what we needed. Which, actually, it is just what we needed, but... We seem to have enough income now in terms of minerals to be running 2 construction ships simultaneously. We definitely do not have the influence incoming to run 3, for sure. We're probably going to be idling some at 2, even with 4 influence per month. But we're also going to be gaining energy credits again here very, very soon. So that is very good. And our colony will finish up here in another 2 months. Excellent. Excellent. Everything is proceeding according to plan. Construction is complete here. Go ahead and build the mining stations. There's actually only 2 spaces here. It's quite efficient. That's good. Very, very good indeed. And we're basically forced to expand this way, which is okay. That's not the worst thing. We're not going to be able to fight these guys anytime soon, but our colony finished up. We also found an anomaly. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this moon. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Well, should probably find out. There we go. We'll build our research station here just to get robo-modding that much faster. That'll be very, 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 very useful. Once we have this, then we can finish up our homeworld, which would be good. In fact, we're going to go ahead and work on that a little bit. We will build ourselves a standard pop here, along with a power plant 1. Critical failure. A small squadron of ancient combat drones appears to have been abandoned in orbit of Exilion 1A after some long-forgotten battle. As the active sensors of the ESS Elucidator sweep over them, the drones power up and enter attack mode. This is the second time the ESS Elucidator has critically failed at 10%. However, it should theoretically be able to get out of here. That's a very weak pair of corvettes. We'll find out. Hopefully it'll be able to emergency FTL or something. It's not outrunning. It did manage to emergency FTL, so we did not lose the ship or the scientist. That is good. What we do need, though, is for it to stop getting those critical failures. That really, really is annoying. Stop that! Stop that, unit. What unit are you?
Complete.
You're unit V6 or something like that? Stop it, unit V6. Stop it. We'll go ahead and build here. That'll be handy. And then your next mission will be to move here. We're going to want to build ourselves a starbase here.
Complete.
Just as soon as the month tick happens, which is, you know, now. But there was an autosave, so it closed the dialogue. Absolutely excellent. Well, so far we've only run into this fallen empire, and they seem pretty chill. Which is surprising, considering we're exterminators, and our mission is to exterminate all organic life in the galaxy. I guess they're not particularly worried about our level of technology. It's kind of laughable. It's like you're like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of Navy SEAL or something, and you've got a 3-year-old with a stick pretending it's a gun, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill ya," and
Construction complete.
You don't take that seriously.
Construction
That's basically the state we're in right now. Hey, our scientist leveled up. Excellent. We'll see if I'm able to click on things. The answer, apparently, is no. So that's good to know. Clicking is, in fact, the hardest part of everything. It's like achieving orbit. Once you click on something, you're halfway to anywhere. That was... I don't know where that comment came from at all. That was an interesting one. Once this guy's fully repaired, he's currently repairing his armor. We'll go ahead and tell him to automatically explore. That will be handy indeed.
Construction complete.
Of course, we can't really build anything here now. We could build ourselves a standard pop there and grab ourselves a power plant. And we'll go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and automatically explore, and this construction ship can go ahead and enter orbit here. Once the month tick happens, we will be able to build a research station, and so we shall. There we go. We gotta be close to meeting another person.
Construction complete.
We're losing energy credits again. That will be a kind of ongoing thing, which will get exciting from time to time. Let's go ahead and go into this system here, and let's see, this is where we want to build ourselves a mining station. Get that up ASAP. And there we go. That is an interesting system there, if it wasn't for the fact that it's a size 13 and a size 10. Those are teeny tiny little planets. Not very many for multi-planet
Science
systems
Division
going
report
on
success.
here yet. Although we did just get Power Plant 2. That'll be handy.
Complete.
Planetary FTL inhibitors and Starbase FTL inhibitor. Let's go ahead and grab that. That'll be very useful to some of our early wars once we actually find somebody to fight against. We're not going to be fighting these guys early. Although it's interesting that they're completely cut off from the other side of their empire here. I wonder if they have a different
Construction
tech than hyperdrives to get over. They probably do by now. Everybody starts with hyperdrive tech nowadays, but okay, let's go ahead and construct ourselves some more energy. And you can construct us some more research. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Well, I do believe that I'm going to go ahead and take a break there. We did get a fair amount done there. We settled a lot of territory. We got ourselves our first colony. We met ourselves some totally chill fallen empire. Some totally chill fallen empire. A totally chill fallen empire. Pluralization is hard. Also, that word is apparently hard. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and I will see you all next time.